What's going on, guys? It is the last weekend of goose season here, and I figure I'd give it one last hoorah before the season's over. Drove by here last night, and there was, I don't know, 150, 200 birds in it. So you're by myself, and I'm gonna try to do something different here. I have this single shot H&R 16 gauge. I've had it for a couple of years, and I've always wanted to shoot a duck with it, or a goose. I've talked myself out of doing it multiple times. So today's the day we're gonna do it. We got some heavy steel number 6s for this gun. That's all I could really find. And we got a dozen flocked head full bodies, and probably 2 or 3 dozen silhouettes. And I'm just gonna be laying out in this cornfield. Gonna be a side shoot. So yeah, I'll pick you guys back up when we get out in the field. All right, guys, well, it's shooting light. There's a lot of geese talking on the ponds, and too bad it's not duck season still, because there was a good amount of ducks in here yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have some come in. But it's a little light out now. You can see the spread a little bit. It's kind of got a line off to my left and a couple out in the middle like they just landed. So there's tracks all in the snow and everything, and in this mud. So I'm hoping they decide to come back. Got the old 16 gauge loaded up. So pick you back up when something happens. I don't know why I didn't shoot right there. I'm gonna regret that if they don't come back over. Let's go! Got one. Let's go. Let's go, baby. One down. Yeah, I know. I probably should have shot when they first came by, but for some reason I didn't think they were close enough. But I was wrong. They were probably 30 yards. So it's all good. I was lucky for them to come back around, and I got one. So 16 gauge hits them pretty hard, honestly, for being number 6 shot. Modified choke, pretty sweet. Let's go get this bird before we get caught with their pants down. Let's go. Nice goose. First one ever with the 16. Pretty cool. I just killed 2 with 1 shot. Let's go. That was pretty cool. I don't even remember how many birds were in there, maybe like 8. It came down, didn't have to do a whole lot of calling. And I was like, you know what, I'll let them land, and 2 of them lined up and managed to get both of them. So I tried popping another round off at one, but they were too far at that point. Probably shouldn't even have done that, to be honest, but I get fast with that reload so I can get another shell off. Only need 2 more geese. For the most part, they've been doing it pretty good, so I can't complain. I'm already happy. get my first birds with this gun. It's been a pretty good morning. All right, guys. Well, it's been probably an hour since I shot them last 2 birds, and gotten a little slower. I've had a couple of groups try to come over the top of me, and they didn't work or nothing. Seen some migrators coming down onto these ponds over here, so there's still birds around. We just gotta get some to cooperate. I set up for it's coming out of the south, blowing north. That's what I set my spread up for. So I'm hoping that this wind stays blowing a little bit, and all we need is 2 more birds, and we'll have the limit. But it is what it is. We're gonna sit tight depends on how the movement's going. We'll sit tight and we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. Well, it's gonna be a wrap for this one. It's about 11:15. I waited out because the birds just kept moving. I mean, there's still some birds flying, but I don't know if they really want to feed right now or be in the field. So it's a good day though. Ended with three big old honkers. There's a 16 gauge in the light. You can see it better. But yeah, I mean, this also proves that 6-shot will take geese down. Well, if you're in a pinch and it's all you got, as long as they're in range and give you a good shot, you can knock them down with it. So it was a good morning overall. I wish this wind would have picked up a little bit earlier, but may have had the birds work a little bit better, but can't complain. Shot some birds and had a good time. So I'm gonna get cleaned up and get on out of here. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you on the next one.